Good morning. Welcome to Intro Vinyasa. My name is Meg. It's good to have you guys here today. And this is going to be recorded. So if you have any questions or if you would like a copy of it, feel free to reach out to me. My email address is in the chat for you. Okay. But we're going to get started. I'm going to go back to my mat. And I teach this class with monthly themes. And this month, the theme is all about backbending. And you'll often hear yoga teachers say that backbends are poses that open up your heart. And sometimes in Thanksgiving, when November rolls around and I'm thinking about Thanksgiving and gratitude, it makes me think about poses where you want to be more open-hearted, more giving. So we'll be working with that group of postures this month, paying particular attention to poses where we are doing more prone back bends. So think locust pose, cobra, up dog, and Dhanurasana, but also doing some kneeling back bends, including Ustrasana, camel pose, and standing balances, including Natarajasana, where the hands are in a very similar position in the arms as you're working into deeper back bends. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat to get started, knowing that that's where we're headed this month. And you can sit cross-legged, ankles under the knees, or you can sit in heels in towards the groin, whatever's comfortable for you. Rest the hands on the knees and begin to find your tall, comfortable seat. Shrug the shoulders up towards the ears, head of the arm bones back and down. Allow the eyes to close. And just beginning by settling into your breath, allowing yourself to have some time to arrive on your mat and kind of dropping into the space for your practice this morning. As you inhale, breathe in through the nose. Find that full expansion of the ribs and down into the belly. And as you exhale, sigh the breath out through the mouth. Inhale fully in. Feel the air flow down through the throat, open up the lungs, fully expanding the belly. And as you exhale again, sigh the breath out. Inhale, lengthen the breath. Feel the ribs expand. Breathe in fully into the space around your heart. And this time, with mouth closed, exhale back out through the nose. Trying to find a balance and an evenness of the inhalation and the exhalation. As you begin to find that evenness, moving at your own pace, continue to feel the lift through the crown of the head, the even stack of the shoulders over the hips. And just allow yourself to become a little bit more fully present to the sensations in your body and deeper awareness into subtle movements in the body and how you're feeling today. Your next inhale, draw your hands together in front of your heart. Palms are pressed evenly together. And I'll invite you to set an intention for your practice this morning. My offering to you is to think about the yoga idea of ahimsa, which means nonviolence. And it's one of the observances of yoga, or the restraints actually, that you do no harm. And it's not just about not doing harm, it's about greeting others with open-heartedness and love. So thinking about any harmful thoughts or negative opinions or negative self-talk or negative thoughts towards others and trying to notice them and seeing if you can greet things with more peace and harmony and love rather than bitterness, discord, or anger. Ahimsa. So whether you choose to try to move with ahimsa in body and practice and mind today, or if there's a different intention weighing in your heart, go ahead and set that now. And if you'd like to join me with one Om, inhale for Om. And slowly bow your head towards your fingertips. And we'll get started this morning just in spreading the legs wide. Good. And just a couple of Really easy twist, just getting a little bit into the side body. So reach the right arm up wide and lean over towards your left foot. And as you begin to lean, don't drop the shoulders down, but spiral the chest open and get long through the side ribs of the body, okay? You might be up here, but if you can drop the forearm down, go ahead and drop to wherever feels comfortable. Deep breath into those right side ribs. Inhale, then exhale, come all the way up and changing sides. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over. Right fingertips are reaching towards the right toes. Stretch and reach through the left fingertips. Deep breath into the left side ribs, chest spiraling open. You can look up under that left arm. Deep inhale here. And then exhale, slowly come up. Inhale, both arms up. Find a nice length through the side body. And just exhale, easy twist now. Right hand towards the outside of the left leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to the right. And then inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, place the hands behind you and transition into tabletop, please. Hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Coming into some cat-cow poses. Inhale, lift the chin, belly hangs down. Exhale, arch and round the back, gaze to the navel. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the gaze. Exhale, arch and round the back. Inhale, lift the chin. Notice that you're already getting a little bit of the back bending motion. Exhale, arch and round. One more. Inhale, lift the chin to cow. Exhale, arch and round the back to cat. Inhale to neutral tabletop. Exhale, engage the belly button in and up towards the back of the spine, stabilizing the core. Inhale, extend the right arm and the left leg. And then from here, continue to reach and lengthen, or begin to bend that left knee. Press strongly through the left hand and stay right here, feeling some activation through the left hamstring, or begin to swim and reach that right arm behind you. Take hold of the arch of the foot and begin to kick the hand in, or the foot into the hand, lift the gaze for modified dancer stretch. Feel that stretch through the right front of the shoulder. Keep pressing the floor strongly away with the left palm. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to neutral tabletop. Exhale, engage the belly. Inhale, extend left arm and right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, get strong through the core, press through the right hand. Exhale, swim and reach. Left hand back and around to catch the arch of the right foot. Inhale, press the foot into the hand, lift the gaze. Find that reach and extension here. And exhale, slowly release down. From here, keep the knees just as they are, but step the hands a big reach out, dropping the chest towards the mat for Anahatasana or puppy pose. You can take the forehead down to the mat. You may take the chin down to the mat. Feel the stretch in the shoulders as you try to draw the heart all the way down to the mat. Good. One more inhalation here. Then exhale, snake the chest forward, come to lie on your belly for a couple of just beginning back bend movements. So when you come into Cobra Bhujangasana, sometimes the shoulders come down like this. Begin to draw the head of the arm bones back. Feel the shoulder blades connecting behind you. Fingertips are in line with the chest here. Okay, and for this little tiny cobra, I want you to do cobra with no hands. So in an inhale, hover the hands, lift the gaze, feel the work of the back body, press the pubic bone down into the floor. One more inhale, exhale, slowly release. Good. And from here, so brief pause, take a full breath. And then exhale, place the hands in line with the chest. This time, a little low cobra. Prep by drawing the shoulder blades back and down. Feel the engagement of the scapula drawing together. Press through the palms, lift the chest. Keep your cobra kind of low. Elbows may want to flare out to the side. Keep them drawing back and in. One more inhalation. Exhale, lower down, turn the cheek to the opposite side. Full breath into the low back. Exhale, place the forehead down, hands inside. A little bit taller cobra, inhale. rising up. Again, notice that if the shoulders are coming up towards the ears, draw them back and down, keep the collarbone spreading wide. And then from there, press the hands more fully, lift the tops of the pelvis up off the mat, only the palms and the top of the feet touching down, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And then from there, lift the hips up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And down dog, take any movements that you like to settle into the posture, shaking any rust off the body that might be there with you as you start your practice. On your next inhale, look forward between your hands. Slowly walk the feet to the top of the mat. And then very slowly bend the knees, arms out to the side, reach all the way up. And exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Starting with some sun salutes, just a couple of half to get rhythm and cadence of breath. Inhale, reach the arms up, lift the gaze. Exhale, flat back, fingertips towards the floor. Inhale, halfway up, shoulders even with hips. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, arms reach up, lengthen, find little back bends at the top. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, flat back, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, lift and lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, refold, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms to the side, flat back, reach up, little back bend. Exhale, hands to prayer. Surya Namaskar A, inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, chest to thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, forward, chaturanga, all the way to the floor. Inhale, cobra pose, bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes, sit back towards the heels, downward facing dog. Inhale and down dog, press through the base of the big toe. Exhale, draw the belly in and up towards the back of the spine. Inhale, reach through the hands. Exhale, lift the hips up a little bit higher. Inhale, soften the face and the neck. And exhale, look forward between the hands, step or hop all the way forward. Inhale, halfway up, spine long. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms to the side, flat back, reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift and lengthen, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, spine long. Exhale, palms down, step back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga all the way to the floor. For cobra pose, inhale, draw the shoulders back and down. Exhale, sit back towards the heels, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Holding for 3. And in your down dog, notice that the heels are continuing to reach towards the floor behind you. Chest is kind of floating back between the arms, closer to the thighs. Low belly draws in and up towards the back of the spine. On an inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, refold, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms all the way up, a little back bend. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, spine long. Exhale, step to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Continue to smooth the breath in and out through the nose. Find evenness and steadiness in the cadence. Letting your breath energize and fuel your body. On your next inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, refold, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms to the side, flat back, reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Adding some lunges. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, spine long. Exhale, fingertips down, take a large right step back, right knee down to the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up. And as you come into your low lunge, stay here for a couple of breaths. Hands can be together. You can keep them shoulder width distance apart. Draw your awareness to your back foot, your right foot behind you. Press the top of the right foot down. From that grounding, shift your pelvis, draw your attention to your hips and lift the hip points up towards the bottom ribs. And as you lift the bottom ribs, begin to find that back bend as you turn your chest any amount up towards the sky. Press the palms. Exhale, fingertips down towards the floor. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga all the way to the floor. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, open the right hip, find a little twist. Square the hips. On an exhale, take a large right step forward between the hands. You can always help the foot all the way forward. Drop the left knee down, top of the left foot flat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Lift the hands up, finding any arm variation that works for you. Draw your attention to the back of the left foot. Press it down firmly to ground. Begin to tilt the bowl of the pelvis up towards the bottom ribs. Turn the chest up towards the sky. Lift the gaze. One more inhale. Exhale, fingertips drop to the mat. Tuck the back toes, inhale. Exhale, forward and fold. Inhale, arms to the side, flat back, reach up. Little back bend at the top. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fingertips down, take a large left step back, left knee drops. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, release the fingertips in behind you, interlace the knuckles. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades back and down, knuckles reaching to the inside of the left leg. Good. As I begin to reach down first, a little bit, begin to lift the hands up high towards the sky or towards the shoulders. Should feel a pretty good stretch through the upper back. We'll be working with that in our locust pose and in bow pose as well. One more inhalation here, stretching through the front of the shoulders. Exhale, release the fingertips. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga, all the way to the floor. Inhale, cobra pose, bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, open up the hip, find a little bit of a twist here. Re-square the hips. On an exhale, take a large left step forward, drop the right knee down. Inhale, arms rise up, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Exhale, release the fingertips behind you, interlace the fingers the funny way. Draw the shoulders back and down. Start by knuckles reaching down first to the inside of the right leg. And after you find that reach, begin to lift the hands up towards the shoulders behind you. Keep lifting the heart, maybe lifting the gaze. One more inhale here. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the back knee. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms to the side, flat back, reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, take a large right step back. Lower the right knee. Right fingers in line with left toes. Inhale, find a little twist here. Keep hugging the left knee in towards the midline of the body. Stay right here or tuck the back toes. Begin to press through the right heel, straightening the right leg, rotating the chest a little bit more. And with your left hand, instead of reaching straight up, allow it to go a little bit behind you. And as it reaches behind you, keep pressing the floor away. Good. Oh, and exhale, slowly swim that left hand back down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga.
Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, open the hip up, bend the knee. Find that down dog with a twist. Exhale, take a large right step forward. Lower the left knee down. Left fingertips in line with right toes. Inhale, chest turns towards the right. Right arm reaching up. So keep pressing down through the base of the right big toe. Stay here or tuck the left toes. Begin to press through the left heel to straighten the left leg. And again, any amount. Begin to reach that right arm behind you, feeling a little bit of opening up through the upper back. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, take a large step forward, and exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the side, flat back, reach up, little back bend at the top. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, chest to thighs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fingertips down. Take a large left step back. Drop the left knee down. Begin to walk the right foot farther out to the right. And we're going to come into a low lunge quad stretch here. So you can add a little bit of extra padding to that back knee if you want. Once you begin to bend the left leg behind you, reach the right arm up and back, catching the foot if you can here, okay? If you can't catch the foot, you can use a strap here or just work on activating the hamstring and drawing the heel in, okay? So as you catch the foot, don't worry about drawing the heel close to the hip. Press the foot into the hand, using this more as a chance to stretch through the front of the shoulder. One more inhalation here. Exhale, release the top hand down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip up. Inhale, take a large left step forward, right knee down. Walk the left foot a little bit more to the outside of the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, reach back, trying to grab hold of the opposite foot. Good, so chest is opening up, and instead of drawing the heel in, press more and focus more on pressing the foot into the shoulder and seeing to find a point where the shoulder is opening up, finding a good stretch on that front side of the shoulder. Good, one more inhalation. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, take a large right step forward between your hands. Walk the fingertips over to the left. And as you come in to Prasarita Padottanasana, or wide-legged fold, you can start with your hands underneath the shoulders, but keeping the weight evenly balanced in the feet. Begin to reach your arms out like you're coming into down dog, okay? Just want you to really focus on getting long through the sides of the body. So press the fingertips down, away from the hips, trying to emphasize length in the ribs. Good. Take one more inhalation here. Exhale, slowly walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Squeeze the feet towards one another, hands to the hips. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Draw the shoulders back and down, reach the knuckles down behind you. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, refold, keeping a bind with the hands. Good. So gazes towards the navel or between the legs. Find evenness in the feet. Big stretch through the shoulders. One more inhalation here. Exhale, slowly release the clasp of the fingers. Fingertips down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, step forward to the top edge of your mat. Building on from here, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, spine long. Exhale, take the fingertips down, take a large Left step and right step back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. In down dog, inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, bend the right knee and allow the hips to open up. Stay right here. If you want to come into a flip down dog, sometimes it's called wild thing. I want you to look forward, shift your weight forward first so the shoulders are over the hands, and then allow the right foot to drop down to the mat, turn the chest up, reach, lift your gaze behind you towards your right fingertips. If you flipped your dog, reach the right arm behind you first, return to that down dog twist, and all of us all together, look forward. Take a large right step forward between your hands. Coming to warrior two, inhale, left arm up and back. Settling into warrior two, gaze is over the right fingertips. Good. From here, right elbow stacks on top of left elbow, palms come together. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Bend a little bit deeper into the right knee. One more inhalation here. Exhale, release the hands. Back to Virabhadrasana 2. From Vira 2, bend a little bit deeper. And then inhale, straighten the right leg for Trikonasana. Inhale, side body long. Exhale, reach forward. Right fingertips come down to the right leg, to the block. And again, just like we did earlier with that quad stretch, instead of reaching the top arm straight up, from the grounding of the bottom hand, begin to open that left arm behind you, turning the chest slightly upward, okay? One more big breath here. Exhale, left hand to left hip. Turn your gaze down towards your right big toe. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Bend into your right leg. Place the right hand to the top corner of your mat or to a block. And you can keep the hand on the hip. Pause for a moment to set up the chest, spiral it open. And then from there, bend the left knee, okay? Stay right here or let the hand grab hold of the arch of the foot for Ardha Chandra Chapasana. Press the foot into the hand, good. One more inhalation here, maybe turn the gaze. Exhale, slowly release. Take a big step back, setting up the feet for warrior one. So both arms reach forward, chest reaches forward. Bend a little bit deeper into the right knee. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you. Inhale, lift the chest, reach the knuckles down. Exhale, humble warrior, fold to the inside of the right leg. Knuckles reach up and back. Crown of the head drops towards the floor. One more inhalation here. Exhale, release the fingertips down to the mat. Inhale to plank. Taking your vinyasa any way you like. Chaturanga, cobra or up dog, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a couple of settling breaths here. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, open the hip up. Stay right here. Turn your gaze forward. Inhale forward, almost like you're coming to plank, but keep the leg lifted. You can flip your dog. Drop the left foot behind you. Lift and spiral the chest open. Gaze towards those left fingertips in the air. You flipped your dog. Let the left hand draw you back down to that one-legged down dog. And then inhale, take a large left step forward, turn and ground the back heel. Coming to warrior one, inhale, right arm up and back, or sorry, warrior two. Good. Drop into your warrior two. Gazes over the middle of the left hand. Good. From here, left elbow stacks on top of right. Turn around so I can face you guys. Lift the elbows up towards the height of the shoulders. Forearms press away from the face. Nice stretch into the upper back. Good. Drop a little bit deeper into that left leg. Inhale, spiral the arms open. Gaze forward, warrior two. Begin to straighten through the left leg. For Trikonasana, inhale, side body's long. Exhale, both legs straight. Left hand comes down to the leg. to the block, to the floor. Gaze is lifted up towards the right hand. Okay. And again, instead of just having the top hand reach straight up, allow that hand to reach behind you, and a little bit allow the chest to turn towards the right. One more inhalation here. Exhale, right hand to right hip. Gaze turns down towards the left big toe. Preparing for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Bend into the left knee. Take a little half step forward. And begin to reach the top leg high. Your left hand is out towards a block or to the mat for support. From here, bend to your right knee. And you can stay right here. Or if you want to come into Ardha Chandra Tapasana, half moon arc pose, grab hold of the arch of the foot, press the foot into your hand, chest turns just a little bit here. Good. One more inhalation. Exhale, slowly release the foot, bend into the front knee, reach back with the right foot to come into warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Chest is facing forward, both fingertips reaching up. Good. Exhale, release the hands behind you, interlace the fingers the funny way. Draw the head of the arm bones back and down, scapula supporting back side of the body, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward to the inside of the left leg as the knuckles reach up and the crown of the head drops. For humble warrior pose, Baddha Virabhadrasana. One more inhalation. Exhale, slowly release the fingers. Take your vinyasa. You can go straight to down dog or chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Good. Nice whole body movement, nicely warming up through the shoulders. On an inhale, rock forward to plank. Step the right fingers slightly in front of the left. So just a small movement for Vashisthasana. So as you come onto your right hand, you can have the right knee down for support. You can stagger the feet. You can stack the feet. Traditional Vashisthasana is feet stacked. But for here, I want you to step your top foot, your left leg, slightly behind you, almost like you're gonna flip your dog. But just reach the top arm over, turn your gaze down towards your right thumb. Just enjoy the stretch through that whole left side of your body. Keep working here, and then swim back down. Inhale fully in plank, and we'll take the second side. So step the left hand slightly in front of the right, roll on to your left hand. Right knee can be down, feet staggered, feet stacked. Vashisthasana side plank. From there, bend your right knee, step it close behind your left leg, and just a little bit here, open the chest, let the right arm reach behind you. Good. Lift the hips up a little bit higher, and then exhale, swim that hand back down, and either down dog or chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Good. From downward facing dog, inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, take a large right step forward, turn and ground the back heel. Virabhadrasana 1 as you inhale. So hips are squaring forward. And from here, we're gonna step forward into dancer's pose, Natarajasana. So from Natarajasana, you're gonna lift the back heel, step forward, hips are facing forward, and just bending the left knee. Keep the right hand reaching up, reach the left arm back, catch the arch of the foot. So you can take your thumb to the base of the right big toe, and just as we did before, begin to press the foot into the hand. Keep squaring the chest, lift your gaze, and try to lift the foot up a little bit higher. Keep the breath steady. Keep the left knee drawing down. Good, one more inhalation. Exhale, slowly release back to warrior 1. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down. Virabhadrasana 1 on the inhale, arms rise up. And then Nadarajasana on this side, lift the right heel, step up, coming to stand on the left leg, draw the right heel in towards the right glute, keep the left arm reaching up, reach back, let the right hand grab hold of the arch of the right foot. Begin to press the foot into your hand, and then keeping that right knee pointed down, press up, try to lift the foot up any amount. Natarajasana, dancer's pose. A little bit of dancing and wobbling helps give the pose its name. One more inhalation. Exhale, slowly reach back, warrior 1. Exhale, fingertips down towards the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. So it's a nice progression of back bending work in this sequence. So you inhale, come forward to plank, and then all the way to the floor. Stack the palms, rest the forehead on the hands, just for a moment. We are going to be doing a progression of supine back bends, so being on our bellies here. And I want us to start just by doing a shoulder stretch. So take your arms out to a T, palm face down. Left hand is going to come underneath your left shoulder. And from here, forehead is going to be down on the mat. Roll to your right side. Again, we're getting a lot into the front side of the shoulders to prepare us for that work in these back bends. You can stay right here or take your left leg, step it in front of you for a little bit more support, freeing your left hand to reach anywhere up or any amount back. Take one more breath here. Exhale, drop the left hand, restack the legs, come onto your belly, and we'll do the same thing second side. So arms are out at that T position, right hand comes underneath right shoulder, head is staying down on the mat. You're gonna roll onto your left side. Your right hand is in front of you for support, but your forehead is down. Stay here, or right leg steps in front of you for a little bit of additional support. Your right hand can reach up or any amount behind you. Good. In most bodies, this creates a pretty decent stretch on the front side of the shoulder. One more inhalation here. Exhale, right hand down, restack the legs, forehead down to the mat, stack the palms, and rest the forehead on the hands. Good. Now as you're lying on your belly here, taking a couple of deep breaths, I want you to rock your legs slightly closer together, setting yourself up for Shalabhasana locust pose. Okay. For first round of locust pose, free your hands and reach the fingertips down towards the feet, but plant your palms onto your mat beside you. And we're going to keep the hands grounded for the first round. So with the big toes touching, get heavy through the bottom of the feet, through the pelvis, and on an inhale, keeping the hands down, lift the shoulders. Now you'll immediately feel this work through the upper back, but if you're finding that it's going a lot into the low back, softly engage the glutes and keep finding that action of the hip points drawing up towards your bottom ribs. Try to keep the back of the neck long, press into the palms. One more inhale, and exhale, stack the palms, turn your head to one side, and take a rest for a moment. Usually anytime you come into a back bend, it seems to accelerate the heart. So notice that how you feel energetically in the wake of a back bend. Preparing for round 2, take the hands, again, reaching them down. You can repeat palm face down. Otherwise, Legs are together, big toes touching. On an inhale, draw the shoulders back and down. Lift the legs. This time, lift the fingertips. So the palms are facing the thighs. Fingertips are towards the toes. Keep lifting the chest. Keep lifting the back of the neck long. Good. One more inhalation here. And exhale. Stack your hands. Turn your head the opposite side. As you breathe deeply, focus your breath into your low back. Good. Shalabhasana, third round. Place the forehead down on the mat. Either repeat variation 1 or 2, or interlace the fingers behind you. You can free the index finger, draw the shoulders back down. On an inhale, big toes touch, shoulders reach, hands lift up, just as we did in a lot of those shoulder stretches before. Reach through the toes. Think about how long you can get all the way through the toes, through the crown of the head. Lift up a little bit higher, and then exhale, release the hands, and turn the head. This is an excellent way to strengthen the whole back side of your body, is to incorporate lots of good locust poses. Yeah. We're gonna do, you can repeat any of those variations of locust. We're gonna come into Dhanurasana, and in a couple of stages. So hands come underneath the shoulders, make your way into Sphinx for a moment. And we're gonna start in a pose called Ardha Bakasana, or half frog pose. So keep your right forearm down and bend your left leg, okay? From here, reach around, left hand grabs the inside arch of your left foot. And we've been doing a lot of pressing the foot into the hand. For this one, I want you to try to draw the heel as close towards that outer left hip as possible. Now, some of you may not go very far, and that's okay. If you have space, you take your hands, flip your grip, and press the heel as close towards that hip as you can. Really trying to lengthen the hip flexors here to get some additional height in our Dhanurasana. Right forearm is continuing to press down. Chest is more or less squaring forward, okay? Exhale, slowly release. Pause in Sphinx pose for a moment, both forearms down, elbows underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes, moment in forearm plank. As you come into forearm plank, keep the back of the neck long. Keep the hip points reaching slightly away, tailbone lengthens. Good. Lower back down, Sphinx pose. And we'll take that Ardha Bakasana, or half frog pose, on the second side. So bend your right leg this time. Press into your left forearm. Free your right hand, swimming around. Catch the arch of the right foot. Repress into that left forearm. Keep the chest lifted. And this time, you can draw the heel as close to the hip. If you have space, flip the grip, pressing on the top of the toes, getting as much length as you can into that front of the right hip flexor. Good. Big quad stretch, hip flexor stretch, and upper back bend. Okay. Slowly release the toes. Inhale in Sphinx. Exhale, forearm plank. That's kind of reasserting the work here, how the front of the core and the back of the core work together. Push through the heels, press through the forearms. Good. Exhale, slowly release. Stack the palms, rest the head. Okay, from here, hopefully feeling nice and open, bend both knees. Okay. Free your hands, reach back, and you can either take hold of the ankles, you may take hold of the tops of the feet. Pause for a moment and take the knees slightly closer together, because as soon as you come up, your knees are going to go super wide, but try to start off really close together. On an inhale, kick the feet up and into the hands. Lift the gaze. Keep drawing the knees towards each other. Lift up a little bit higher. Maybe rocking a little bit. And exhale, slowly release. Turn the head to the opposite side. Maybe soft swaying of the legs side to side. Dhanurasana, bow pose. And if that variation wasn't working for you, you can always repeat any of the locust poses or the bakasanas instead of bow pose, okay? One more time, Dhanurasana, hopefully nicely prepped and warmed up for it. Bend the knees, take them close towards each other. Swim the arms back, taking hold of the ankles or the feet. On an inhale, begin to press the feet into the hands, kicking up, knees towards each other. Good. That strong press, a little bit of engagement of the glutes. Maybe you're lifting the chest up a little bit higher. And then exhale, slowly release. Good. The effect of the back bend. Breathe fully into the low back. And from here, hands in line with the chest. Inhale, cobra pose. And then press fully into the hands, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Move slowly. Press more through the hands. And I'll invite you to bend your knees just a little bit, allowing your spine a little bit more time to reset from that series of back bends. Okay. On an inhale, look forward between the hands and then bend the knees and walk or hop through to a sit. Good. Once you're sitting down, take your hands behind you, come into reverse tabletop, draw the shoulders back and down, and just with bent legs, okay? So from there, press into the feet, lift the hips up, keep the chin towards the chest. Good. Keep lifting the hips, keep the chin towards the chest, or if it's comfortable, the neck, allow your gaze to go behind you. Good. And then exhale, sit down, come to lay all the way down on your back, take the feet up towards the air, the ceiling, and from here, take the hands to the back of the right thigh, let the left leg come down, and with the right leg straight and reaching up, press the back of the thigh into the hands, just getting a little bit of grounding through the back. Good. You can stay right here or walk the hands a little bit higher, maybe to the back of the calf, or maybe lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Taking hands all the way up to the foot for Supta Padangusthasana. If you have your foot or anywhere you're holding on, take the left hand to the outside of the right leg, open the right arm out to a T, and just come into a reclined twist here. Inhale, release the leg, take both legs up towards the sky. Interlace the hands behind the back of the left thigh, let the right leg float back down. And with the right leg fully grounded, begin to press the left thigh into the hands, working the hamstring down in its stretch position. Nice little bit of resistance stretching here. And then maybe lifting the head and chest, taking the hands a little bit farther up the leg. Good. And take the right hand to the outside of the left leg, open the left arm out to the left, palm face up. A little bit of a revolved spinal twist here. Right leg, right heel still reaching out behind you. Your head can turn your gaze towards your left hand if you like here. One more inhalation. Exhale both legs up. And then find some momentum, rocking out through the back. Come all the way up to a sit. And just finding a comfortable seat in Sukhasana, half lotus, full lotus. We'll take a minute here to find a pause in seated meditation. So once you find your seat, allow yourself to begin to find some stillness. Trying to let go of fidgeting sensations. And just softly draw your awareness back to your breathing in as the breath flows through the body. And awareness as the breath flows back out on the exhale. Maybe taking your awareness as you follow the breath more deeply into the space around your heart. Feeling the energetic movement of prana from the backbends today. How can you cultivate more open-heartedness in your thoughts and in your words and in your choices? And if our thoughts start to wander with a story or a list, gently draw it back to the grounding of your seat against your mat, the weightlessness of the upper body, and the soft flow of your breath. You may choose to stay just as you are if you'd like to close your practice in seated meditation. Otherwise, if you'd like to recline back for Shavasana for final relaxation, slowly extend the legs out one at a time and come to lie fully on your back. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath you, making the skin of the backside of the body smooth. Allow your feet to be as wide as your mat. The arms to rest away from the body, palm face up. For this practice, if you would like, maybe to draw both hands to the space around your heart, just to draw a little bit more attention or awareness there. You may try to explore that as well. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh the breath out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, sigh the breath. Take rest here. Feel fully supported by your breath. Let the bones be heavy.
Wherever you are, slowly allow your breath to deepen once more. And invite small movement back into the fingers and the toes as you take the ankles and the wrists in small circles. On your next inhale, reach the arms overhead, take a full body stretch. And as you exhale, roll onto your right side, allow your head to be cradled in your arms. And with your eyes closed, use your hands to help yourself up towards a comfortable seat. Drawing the hands together in prayer pose in Anjali Mudra. I invite you to seal your practice with one Om. Inhale for Om. Pausing to bow your head towards your fingertips, taking gratitude for yourself and for your yoga practice and for those you shared that practice with today. Namaste. Thank you for being here. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to hang out or to shoot me a question. And I hope to see you back practicing next week. Okay. Bye, everybody.